Hey, what's up, guys? So, I haven't done a video in a while showing you any of my antiques. And so today, I just wanted to show you these beautiful, beautiful, over 100-year-old little glass bottles. And these are, I believe, something to do with apothecary type of bottles, something that a lady could buy in a drugstore or a pharmacy or a regular general store. And these three here are smelling salt bottles or scent bottles. Ladies back in the Victorian time, well, actually, in all eras, would faint a lot. And back during these times, during the Victorian times in the early 20th century and earlier, they would keep a little jar filled with some smelling salts in it. And that would actually help a lady who felt faint or was on the verge of passing out actually become much more alert. And here's one example. This is a British bottle. And inside of it, if you look close, you see those little balls. These are the original smelling salts that were never used. And that's quite the rarity. You never see this. As a matter of fact, I found this bottle on eBay. And the person selling it had no idea it was antique. And they said Bath and Body. They thought this was actually something from the Bath and Body Works. Now, quite interestingly, is all three of these bottles have their original glass stoppers. And it's very, very hard to find these old bottles that are over 100 years old with their original glass stoppers. And so for all three of these, it's quite nice to see the original ones. So this one over here is British. This is British and this is American. And the way to tell is generally if they have a silver top or a precious metal top, back at a certain time frame in history, it was actually required that before it be sold, it would have to be stamped with the maker's stamping mark that would tell you how much precious metal was made and placed into these little pieces here, these caps. This one is British, and again, you can see a little lion. Now, generally a lion on all fours or a lion on their hind legs denotes and signifies that it's from England. They also have little letters. If you look over here, it has the letter T. And generally, you can actually find exactly what year one of these old bottles or glass jars, you could tell what year they were made because of that little letter. It's easy to look up on the internet. This one is 1896, which is quite interesting. This one is American. And let me give you a close-up to see the little markings. I don't know if you could see that. See how it says sterling? Americans would write the word sterling. And there's a little insignia on there. I don't know what company made this, but that's quite interesting. So now I just wanted to show you. See how tarnished these are? And this is what happens with these old silver top bottles. They get really, really, really tarnished from very long times of standing, especially with the elements hitting them. This one, I actually shined half of it with silver polish, and this is the half that was not cleaned. And you can see a big difference in these two. You see that? So this is what I use. So if you have some old silver, I use Weiman silver polish. You can get this on Amazon or in basically supermarkets. And I use this cloth. It's a silver polishing cloth that I get on Amazon for under $6 by Sabrina Silver Company. And inside, and as you can see, I use this quite a bit, there's a little yellow cloth side, and it has the silver polish actually embedded in it. And on the other side, this is the side you would buff the polish off at the end. But what I do is, this is my trick, I find a spot that I haven't used yet, and here we go. And then I just put a dollop, a tiny little dollop of the Weiman's on it. You can see it's a tiny little bead. And watch how nice and clean this little silver top gets. And I just put a little elbow grease in there. And you can see the tarnish coming right off. And then I find another clean spot on the rag. This rag needs to be replaced soon because I use it so much. And I just sit there and I just go around rubbing it to get all that off. And then basically, when I know I have all the tarnish off and the polish rubbed in really well, and basically where the polish is all rubbed in. Now you can see, look how shiny that is. Now this is before cleaning and this is after. So then what I do is I just take the rag on the blue side, which is the buffing side, and then I just rub it and put a little elbow grease in there, and it'll shine it up and make it look almost like brand new. I don't know if you could see that. Look how shiny that is compared to like the tarnish that was there before and all the filth. Look at that. So there you go. So if you have some old silver and it's really tarnished and it needs a little cleaning, just get some Weiman silver polish right here, a Sabrina Silver Company rag right here from Amazon, and you're good to go. So once again, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all soon. So long.